This is what follows after a Sigma female gets ignored. In a bustling, noisy world, there's a unique kind of person, the Sigma female. She doesn't fit into the roles others expect or the categories society creates. Instead, she navigates life with a calm assurance and a deep sense of who she is. She's a mix of contrasts, strong yet vulnerable, independent yet connected, mysterious yet genuine. Her presence is captivating and distinct, making her stand out in a crowd as a symbol of perseverance and motivation in a society that often tries to suppress uniqueness. Come along as we explore the enigmatic world of the Sigma female, where each step uncovers more complexity and every meeting has a lasting impact on the heart. When a Sigma female is overlooked, she quickly stops investing her feelings in the person who overlooked her. She doesn't spend time brooding over the snub or looking for reasons. Instead, she chooses to pull back her emotions and focus. This is her way of protecting herself, making sure she doesn't use her emotional energy on someone who doesn't appreciate her. She stays away from drama and conflict by quietly distancing herself mentally and emotionally. She'll stop starting conversations, replying to texts, or trying to keep the relationship going. Her quietness says it all. It shows she has let go without creating a scene. When she stops putting her emotions into unfulfilling relationships, she turns her attention to connections and activities that matter more. She chooses to be around people who value and return her affection. This change helps her build a circle of supportive, real friends, improving her social and emotional health. She also sees this experience as a learning opportunity, making her more careful about where she invests her feelings in the future. She becomes better at spotting warning signs and more careful in choosing who she gets close to, ensuring she only forms bonds with those who truly respect and appreciate her. By quickly and decisively ending emotional investments, a Sigma female keeps her inner peace and avoids unnecessary sadness. This method not only allows her to hold on to her self-respect, but also makes sure she uses her emotional energy on relationships and pursuits that are truly rewarding. When a Sigma female is overlooked, she focuses intensely on bettering herself. Instead of feeling sad or trying to regain attention, she directs her energy towards personal growth. She begins by setting clear and precise objectives for what she hopes to achieve. This could include acquiring new skills, advancing her career, or enhancing her physical health. She immerses herself in continuous learning, whether it's through online classes, reading, or seeking guidance from a mentor. Her dedication to learning and self-improvement is unyielding. She also takes great care of her physical and mental health. Regular workouts, nutritious eating, and practices like meditation or yoga become staples in her daily routine. These habits keep her sharp, vibrant, and mentally tough. In her professional life, she tackles tough projects or tasks that stretch her limits. She might even consider further education to climb higher in her career. On a personal note, she reflects on her own feelings and actions. This could involve writing in a journal or perhaps getting therapy or coaching. Her aim is to grow more self-aware and emotionally sturdy. Creativity is also crucial in her journey of self-growth. She may start a creative hobby like writing, painting, or playing an instrument, providing her with a way to express herself and find happiness beyond her professional and personal objectives. Instead of feeling lonely, she works on growing her social network. She connects with people who share her interests and values, creating a supportive circle that offers both encouragement and opportunities. Achieving financial independence is another key goal for her. She sets financial targets, saves carefully, invests smartly, and explores ways to generate multiple sources of income. This financial security allows her to make decisions independently of others. Throughout this process, she strengthens her personal brand, improving her online visibility and displaying her skills and accomplishments. This makes her more appealing to potential employers or partners. Her commitment to bettering herself often inspires those around her, encouraging friends, co-workers, and even strangers with her determination and effort. While she doesn't seek revenge, her success quietly underscores her abilities. Those who overlooked her might eventually notice her achievements and regret their oversight. Most importantly, her focus on self-improvement brings her profound personal satisfaction. Achieving her aims and surmounting obstacles boosts her confidence and peace of mind, affirming to herself that she is competent and tough. By using the experience of being overlooked as a motivation for improvement, she becomes even stronger and more successful. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more enlightening and empowering content about personal growth and relationships. When a Sigma female is ignored, she uses her independence to excel without needing anyone's approval. She doesn't look for others to confirm her worth. She relies on her own strength and self-reliance. This autonomy is her greatest strength. She's accustomed to standing alone, so being ignored doesn't disrupt her stability. She values her ability to manage life by herself, whether it's leading a project at work, overseeing her finances, or meeting her personal needs. She handles everything with assurance. She doesn't wait for someone else's permission or recognition. She just gets things done. This active stance helps her achieve her objectives and keep control over her life. Her independence also makes her resourceful and flexible. If one path is blocked, she finds another or creates a new opportunity. She isn't slowed down by challenges because she believes in her ability to find solutions. This attitude helps her keep progressing, even when others might feel stuck or overwhelmed. Publicly, she doesn't depend on having many people around to feel fulfilled. She prioritizes quality over quantity in her relationships. The select few she welcomes into her close circle are those who truly respect and support her. This careful choice makes her social life fulfilling and meaningful. Her independence means she enjoys her own company too. She's comfortable being by herself, often using this time for personal reflection and growth. Whether it's taking a hike alone, reading for an afternoon, or working on a personal project, she finds joy in doing things on her own. This comfort with solitude boosts her self-confidence and lessens the sting of being overlooked by others. Another crucial aspect is financial independence. She ensures her financial stability so she doesn't need to depend on anyone else. This includes wise saving, investing, and sometimes creating multiple streams of income. Financial security allows her the liberty to make decisions based on her desires, not out of necessity from others. Her independence also keeps her away from unnecessary drama. She knows how to set limits and maintain her peace. If someone fails to value her, she pulls away quietly, avoiding drama. Her focus stays on her own journey and ambitions, not on gaining others' acceptance or fitting in. Because of her strong sense of independence, she often finds herself happier and more successful than those who doubted her. Her capacity to manage well on her own demonstrates her toughness and strength. Ultimately, her independence doesn't just help her get through tough times, it helps her thrive, showing that she doesn't need approval from others to lead a satisfying and successful life. When a Sigma female is overlooked, she calmly assesses the situation. She keeps her emotions in check and doesn't let them blur her thoughts. Instead, She steps back to look at the incident objectively and logically. She wants to figure out why she was overlooked, not to linger on it, but to learn from it. She begins by analyzing the context and details. Perhaps it was something she said or did, or maybe the other person was dealing with personal issues that made them distant. She considers all possibilities calmly, without making hasty judgments. She doesn't blame herself or others. She just wants to understand the facts. Then she looks closely at her relationship with the person who overlooked her. She wonders if there were any signs she missed, or if there were recurring patterns she didn't notice. This reflection helps her figure out if this was an isolated event or part of a larger pattern. She also reviews her own behavior and reactions, considering how she might have communicated better or established clearer boundaries. This self-reflection is important because she is constantly striving to better herself and grow. Through her evaluation, she uncovers valuable insights that prove beneficial to her in the future. If she finds areas where she can get better, she mentally notes to work on these. If she understands that the problem mostly lay with the other person, she recognizes this and doesn't take it to heart. She also takes this opportunity to re-evaluate what she expects from relationships. If being overlooked shows her that someone doesn't value her as she should be valued, she decides to be more cautious about who she spends her time and energy on in the future. She becomes choosier, making sure that her future relationships are with people who truly value and respect her. Through this methodical approach, she turns a potentially painful experience into a useful lesson. She avoids dwelling on feelings of rejection or feeling inadequate. Instead, she finds clarity and wisdom, which make her stronger and tougher. She learns to handle her relationships with more understanding and confidence, reducing the likelihood of being ignored again. By thinking about the situation calmly, she shields herself from unnecessary emotional stress and prepares herself to deal with similar situations better in the future. This ability to remain calm and logical, even when emotionally stressed, is one of her biggest strengths, helping her to move forward with a clear and determined mind. When a Sigma female is overlooked, she carefully chooses who to spend her time with. She avoids people who don't appreciate her. Instead, she is selective about who she lets into her life. She prefers a smaller group of close connections over a large network of acquaintances, focusing on deep relationships with a few important people. She evaluates her existing relationships, considering who truly supports her and who doesn't. She keeps close those who consistently demonstrate care and respect, while distancing herself from anyone who saps her energy or makes her feel less valued. She also looks for new relationships that match her values and interests. This might involve joining clubs, going to events, or participating in activities where she can meet people who share her interests. For instance, if she has a particular hobby or cause she's passionate about, she'll join groups that focus on that area. This approach doesn't just help her meet new people, it also makes sure her new connections share her hobbies and enthusiasms. She's very thoughtful about who she connects with professionally. She seeks out mentors, co-workers, and others in her field who can provide mutual help and chances to grow. She believes it's crucial to be around people who push her to excel and spark her motivation. This network of contacts becomes an essential tool for moving forward in her career and personal growth. She prefers meaningful connections over a large number of them. She's not interested in shallow relationships or someone's social standing. Instead, she values honest, real interactions where there's a shared respect and understanding. She dedicates her time and effort to make these relationships solid and true. In her dealings with others, She is genuine and open, which attracts people who value her real self. She avoids playing pretend or being dishonest. Her sincerity and moral integrity naturally attract like-minded individuals. By carefully choosing who she connects with, she builds a supportive circle around her. This group not only offers emotional backing, advice and motivation when she needs it, but also opens doors for teamwork and growth in different areas of her life. She recognizes that having a dependable network makes her stronger and more capable. When she encounters difficulties or obstacles, she knows she has a team of people to fall back on. This careful selection means her social life is rich and fulfilling. When a Sigma female is overlooked, she keeps herself a bit of a puzzle. Rather than showing her feelings openly or trying to grab attention, she becomes even more mysterious. This makes people wonder about her and often regret not paying attention to her earlier. She doesn't share much about her thoughts or emotions. She keeps her plans and ambitions to herself, confiding only in those she truly trusts. By not revealing every detail of her life, she builds an intriguing presence. People start to speculate about her actions and what she might be thinking. Her moves are thoughtful and well-planned. She isn't one to constantly update about her life on social media or chat endlessly about what she's doing. When she chooses to share something, it's significant and carefully selected, which leaves people curious to learn more. This careful control over what she shares helps her stand out in a world where many share too much. In social situations, she tends to listen more than she speaks. She observes others and the group dynamics quietly. Her subtle confidence and sharp observation skills make her noticeable without needing to be the main focus. Her calm, composed manner draws people in, finding it both intriguing and refreshing. She also dedicates time to work on her personal achievements quietly. When she achieves something big, she doesn't brag. Instead, she lets her achievements speak for themselves. As people begin to notice her successes, it enhances her mysterious image and confirms that she is someone interesting and worthy of attention. Her being a mystery doesn't make her hard to reach. In fact, her sincere and thoughtful ways make the rare times she opens up even more meaningful. People value her sincerity and the fact that she isn't just trying to impress anyone on the surface. This mysterious vibe gives her a unique advantage. It keeps people curious and interested, often making them want to approach her and learn more about her. By keeping up this mysterious image, she often makes those who overlooked her realize they missed something special. Her knack for staying mysterious also shields her from needless conflicts and helps her stay focused on important things. It makes her more appealing and ensures that those who do get close to her truly value her distinct traits. When a Sigma female is ignored, she puts her energy into useful activities. Rather than dwelling on rejection, she shifts her focus to things that are important to her. This active approach not only helps her deal with being overlooked, but also drives her forward. She dives deep into her work or passion projects, be it her job, a hobby, or a personal pursuit. She gives her all to these endeavors. This might mean tackling new challenges at work, beginning a creative project like writing a book or painting, or picking up a new skill. By immersing herself in productive tasks, she moves her attention away from the negative situation and uses it as motivation to accomplish more. She also dedicates time to taking care of herself and growing personally. This could mean aiming for fitness targets, eating healthier, or trying out new wellness activities like yoga or meditation. These practices not only boost her physical and mental health, but also bring her a feeling of achievement and progress. She turns her social efforts towards creating deeper, more significant relationships. She spends time with people who value her, nurturing bonds that are supportive and fulfilling. This change makes her feel appreciated and connected, helping to overcome any feelings of rejection. Creativity becomes an important escape for her. If she enjoys artistic activities, she might immerse herself in music, art, writing, or other creative forms. These pursuits help her deal with her emotions and experiences in a positive way, transforming negative feelings into beautiful and tangible results. Volunteering or getting involved in the community might also take priority. Helping others and supporting causes important to her brings her a sense of purpose and satisfaction. It reassures her that she has much to contribute and that her worth isn't lessened by someone's neglect. With the help of these constructive activities, she not only diverts her mind from the pain of being overlooked, but also becomes stronger and more skilled. Every success, big or small, boosts her confidence and reaffirms her sense of value. She convinces herself that she doesn't need others' attention or approval to succeed and find happiness. Ultimately, by focusing her energy on productive pursuits, she transforms a potentially negative situation into a strong incentive. This method helps her advance, flourish, and constantly improve, making her even tougher and more remarkable. When a Sigma female is overlooked, she sets higher standards for herself and her relationships. Rather than fixating on the rejection, she views it as a chance to evaluate what she truly deserves. She's determined not to accept anything less than what she is worth, in both her personal and professional life. In her private relationships, she expects better treatment. She will not stand for being treated poorly or neglected by anyone. This makes her more careful about whom she allows into her close circle. She seeks people who appreciate her for who she is, not for what they can gain from her. By having these high standards, she ensures that her relationships are built on mutual respect and genuine appreciation. Career-wise, she strives for top-notch performance in all her endeavors. She sets high targets and diligently works to meet them. This could mean taking on tough projects, looking for ways to move up, or even thinking about changing careers if her current job doesn't live up to her expectations. She rejects mediocrity and pushes herself to achieve her greatest potential. She also reassesses her limits and what's important to her. She becomes firmer about what she will and won't tolerate in her life. This includes turning down things that don't match her principles or objectives, even at the risk of upsetting others. By making her own well-being and happiness a priority, she makes sure she's living genuinely and true to her real self. Establishing high standards is not about being overly critical or demanding. It's about recognizing her value and not compromising for less than she deserves. By maintaining these high standards for herself and others, she builds a life that is rewarding, meaningful, and reflective of her true identity. Ultimately, this approach attracts the right kind of people and opportunities that are in sync with her values and aid in her growth and joy. When a Sigma female gets overlooked, she keeps her cool. She doesn't show that the rejection bothers her. Instead, she stays calm and in control. This doesn't mean she doesn't care or feel anything. She's really just good at managing her emotions and not letting them rule her behavior. She also refuses to let the person who ignored her see her upset or make her feel like she needs their approval. She knows her value doesn't depend on what others think of her. Instead, she stays true to herself and remains firm in her own self-worth and self-respect. In social settings, she behaves elegantly and calmly. She stays away from drama and doesn't look for attention. She moves with assurance and self-respect, no matter how others act toward her. Her quiet strength often earns her respect and admiration from others. She also keeps away from negative thinking or feelings. Rather than dwelling on the rejection, she directs her energy into more positive and meaningful activities. This could include working toward her personal goals, hanging out with friends who support her, or doing things that make her happy and fulfilled. By staying calm and collected, she shows her resilience and confidence. She proves that she isn't easily upset by other people's actions and can handle anything with elegance and respect. Her inner strength not only helps her get through tough times, but also encourages others to do the same. When a Sigma female is overlooked, she avoids a direct clash. Rather than confronting the person who ignored her or stirring up drama, she opts for a more peaceful and respectful way. This doesn't mean she's passive or weak. It's a conscious decision to keep her cool and safeguard her peace of mind. She knows that confrontations usually don't end well. They tend to make things worse and add more stress. She isn't interested in arguing or proving a point to anyone. Her main concern is her own health and progress, not getting back at someone or making them feel bad. She simply lets go and moves forward. She doesn't spend her time and energy focusing on the rejection or holding on to bad feelings. She believes her time and energy are better used on activities that make her happy and fulfilled. Her choice to avoid confrontation doesn't mean she ignores her emotions or dismisses what happened. Instead, she deals with her feelings in private and finds her own way to move past it, whether that's through thinking things over, talking with a close friend, or doing something creative. She finds healthy ways to handle the rejection. By staying away from direct confrontations, she keeps her dignity and integrity intact. She demonstrates that she's not interested in lowering herself to someone else's level or getting involved in small-minded actions. She prefers to stay on the high road, knowing that this is the best way to keep her peace of mind and continue moving forward with grace and dignity. As a Sigma female faces the challenges of being overlooked, she doesn't just retreat into solitude, she redefines it. Instead of seeing solitude as a sign of loneliness, she embraces it as an opportunity for deep personal growth and introspection. During these quiet moments, she might pick up a new book, delve into learning a foreign language, or simply spend time in nature, reflecting on her goals and aspirations. These activities aren't just pastimes, they are stepping stones to her greater self-realization and empowerment. Moreover, the Sigma female understands the power of patience in a world that constantly rushes. She knows that true change and progress take time, and she's willing to wait, work diligently, and not rush the process. Her patience is her strength, allowing her to master skills and forge relationships that are built to last, rather than rushing through life's moments and missing the depth they offer. In addition, she places a high value on authenticity, both in herself and in others. She strives to be genuine in all her interactions, and she expects the same sincerity from those around her. This authenticity attracts people who are trustworthy and who share her values, creating a circle of friends and allies who truly understand and support each other in a world that often favors superficial connections. Lastly, the Sigma female is a beacon of hope and inspiration, not only for other women, but for anyone who feels marginalized or underestimated by society. She shows that it's possible to thrive by being true to oneself, and that one's value doesn't diminish because of others' inability to see it. Her life is a testament to the fact that being different and independent is a strength, not a weakness. Through her journey, the Sigma female not only transcends the challenges she faces, but also illuminates a path for others to follow. Her story is a powerful reminder that each of us has the potential to rise above our circumstances and achieve greatness. So, let's take a leaf out of her book and strive to live life on our own terms, with courage, dignity, and an unyielding spirit of independence. As our journey into the world of the Sigma female comes to a close, it's obvious that she is truly powerful. Her dedication to improving herself, her skill in handling life's challenges with poise and respect, and her ability to motivate others, all leave a lasting impact on our community. The Sigma female shows us that real strength doesn't come from just following others, but from celebrating what makes us different and creating our own way. Let's honor the Sigma female, the quiet fighters, the enigmatic beings, the creators of their futures. May we all try to reflect her toughness, her genuineness, and her relentless drive for greatness in every part of our lives. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you in our next video, and as always, until next time.